What is up, Metalheads? What is up? It is Heavy Metal Pokemon bringing you our Week 1 battle for the WPA, the World Pokemon Association, something like that. I don't have an IBL logo on a thing. We'll fix that for the next time. I didn't notice that was there. That'll be the WPA logo for the next one. Anyways, okay, so I wasn't able to do a draft recap. So you're not going to see that. You're not going to see the draft recap. We're not going to do the team builders because those are boring. No one cares. So we got a kind of a little hazard stack here. A especially defensive Tapu Fini for the horse and the Reshiram. We got a Life Orb Darmanitan. We have Mega Metagross. And then we have Zyododge. So it's Choice Band. I went with Choice Band because that does the most damage to his team. So, and then that's what we got. And then I have a pretty bulky Nidoqueen, so that way we can take on like the Scissor and stuff. And then we're also able to take out we outspeed the Togekiss, I believe. And then we can kill it with a Sludge Wave or two. So let's get right into this battle. You can see the team here. I'll just go over his team real super duper quick. So he has a Scizor, a Superior, a Deoxys defense, a Horse, a Reshiram, and a Togekiss. So let's get right into the battle. We got this battle going at our speed. So let's go. You can see my cat right over there. There he is. That's Marco. You might hear him meow or see him spaz out. Anyways, so he's going to go out into his shiny Scizor. We're going to go with our Aselgor here. He's just going to U-turn. We'll throw up some hazards. We'll be fine. It was Mega. This is Mega. So he's got this Mega thing here. But he's going to Bullet Punch. Okay, makes sense, I guess. So we're gonna stack some. We're gonna throw out some hazards on him, and then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch out here. Because I don't want him to Bullet Punch again. We're going to go out into this. He's going to U-turn. That is fine. That does a lot of damage though. So I'm like, what the heck, man? But anyways, he's going to go out into his horse. That forces us to hard switch into our counter to this Evanescence. The Tapu Fini. He's going to go for the Hydro Pump. He's going to go ahead and hit, which is awesome. Does a little bit to us. We're gonna get our leftovers back, and we don't see any item on this thing. So we do. I would assume is a choice variant of some kind, most likely from that damage we see. Scarf. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to Nature's Madness here on what comes in, which is this Superior. He's gonna miss the Leaf Storm. All right, great. We're doing good. We don't get the kill. We miss out. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay, we have a chance to live this. There was a chance, I think, but we die. So that's unfortunate because he does get the special attack boost from the drop from Moonblast. Darn Moonblast! Why you got to do that to me right then and there? So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna bring out our Mega Metagross, and we're going to Bullet Punch and get rid of this monster. Okay, so that's gone. So I don't have to worry about that hidden powering me or now sweeping my team, which could be bad. So he's going to go into his Reshiram here. He's going to take the spike damage. I'm like, alright, I can't let this thing do anything, so I'm going to EQ here, hoping he's bluffing Scarf, which he was. But he's got a cool set. He's going to Flame Charge. Boom. Does a little bit of damage to me. That's fine. I got a Bullet Punch here. I got to get damage off on this thing. Okay, managed to get damage. That's fine. He's going to Fusion Flare me. I'm going to die. That's it. Nothing I could do there. But now we got a nice Dragon Force here. Now, I probably should have gone with Thousand Arrows. I don't know why. Oh, because I was Choice Band. Forgot. So I didn't want him to kill me, so we went with the Extreme Speed. He's going to go into his Horse. I'm going to switch out now. I don't have a Horse answer, so I'm just going to go out on a 12-foot Ninja and make a sack here. He's going to go ahead and Icy Wind on me, which is fine. We'll just let that go down. Now we can go out into Manamore because we see this thing has to be a choice variant as he brought that in. He's going to withdraw. I'm going to U-turn because that's going to give me the best advantage here. To see what he brings in. He brings in this Deoxys defense. This thing was a huge problem for me because badly prepped for it. I thought I had some stuff, but I didn't really have some stuff. So we're going to go out and Needle Queen here, and that's kind of like, okay, this will do something for me. So he's going to knock off. He's going to knock off my black side. That's fine. We're going to go ahead and we're going to Earth Power. That's going to do some damage. And he's going to recover. So, I don't have Toxic on this thing. I Earth Power here. Now, I should have just got a couple of layers of spikes up, forced him to recover, gone out into something else, and then been okay. This is going to get up some rocks here. It's going to hurt my team a lot, but that's fine. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to throw up our layer of Toxic Spikes. Now, I should have thrown up another layer, so that way when I get him out of here, he's going to be toxic, and then he'll be wearing himself down. So that was mistake number one right there, aside from letting my Tapu Fini go down. But like I said, it's only a bunch of it switching for much. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to Sludge Wave here. We don't want to be wasting our Earth Powers due to pressure. He's just going to recover stall me here and be really annoying. Which, I mean, that's fine. If that's how you get a win, I guess that's how you get a win. I'm just over here trying to get some damage to a point where I can make some switches and kind of force this thing out, because my game plan originally going into this did not work out. I had a really nice team. I think the team was set to beat the majority of his mons. It just played really terrible. And he had a lot of mons that could take advantage of the switches that I needed to make. So, there we go. Like I said, can't really do much here. So I know here he's going to recover, so I believe I make the switch here. Yes, I do. And I'm going to go out into my Choice Band dog here, and we're going to hopefully scare this thing out, and we can hit a couple of 1,000 arrows and take some stuff out, which is going to be nice. So you can hear my cat probably clawing his cat tower. So he's going to withdraw here, which is fine. He's going to go out into Smooches the Togekiss. We're going to go ahead and we're going to 1,000 arrows. That's going to do a ton of damage to it. It's going to fall straight down. So then we're going to 1,000 arrows one more again, and this thing will die. Nice. Okay, so we're making a little bit of a comeback. We are in a pretty solid spot here. You're going to go out and Mr. Pinchy the thing here. I believe I go back into my Needle Queen, which is designed to take this thing on. Yep, I go back into the Needle Queen. He's going to go ahead and U-turn. I should have probably stayed in, assuming that he would, but I also didn't want to take a couple of bullet punch damages. So, goes into that. Here again, this is where I should have thrown up the second layer of Toxic Spikes. Because now this thing is just regular poison and can easily recover off that damage. Where if we had the Toxic Poison, or the badly poison, we would have been fine. He would have been really worn down majority of the time. So I'm going to go ahead and throw up some rocks of my own. We got hazards on both sides of the field. I don't have a way to get rid of them anymore now that Finny's gone. So we're just going to have to wait for this to go on. It's kind of awful. Oh yeah? Silly cat. So yeah, we're just going to continue going through this. He's going to knock off. I'm going to stay in. I'm just going to Earth Power and just get some damage off. I need to get rid of this thing. I'm hoping he'll just KO me instead of, you know, mess around with these recover stalls. Because he pretty much has the game won with Scizor at this point. Like, all he has to do is either let this drop and then just click Bullet Punch 3 times with Scizor, because he's got 3 layers of spikes up and rocks. So it's going to hurt. Darmanitan's either dead on entry or will die to the Bullet Punch. So I don't know why he wanted to go this route if preserving differential really meant that much. I didn't agree with it. It was really annoying to play against. I mean, at this point I knew that I lost, but you know, I'm going to play it through. So he's PP stalling me pretty much, and that's pretty much it. So he's going to go ahead and he's going to knock off. We're going to Earth Power. He's gonna get down. He's gonna recover. So I mean, here I should have switched, but I'm like, I don't want to switch in case he decides to go the route that I think he should go, which is just continually click knockoff until one of us dies. So we're just going to continue playing this game of put him in range for recover, and then I just continue to attack. I'm hoping for a crit at least, you know, give me something here, game. But you know, it is what it is. I'm just waiting for him to KO me, and I'm hoping that when he KOs me, it'll be in range for me to click 1,000 arrows or earthquake and actually be back in the game and actually have a chance to win. But I just don't think that's the case. So he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna again recover. We're just waiting out these turns. Sludge wave again, just to do something. I mean, I really think this game could have gone a different way. He could have had more KOs for Scizor this way, and the differential would have came out the same had he at any point switched. So he finally takes me out, and he's sitting at a pretty good amount of health. Like, okay, so I'm gonna go out into my Dragon Force here. It's my best choice. I'm going to click Earthquake. That is my best move right now. Choice Band Earthquake, base 100 plus stab. He's going to knock off. Alright, I'm like, okay. I think I click Outrage here to do some sort of damage. I'm like, okay, I gotta, you know, okay, so I go for Earthquake again. I'm like, okay, it's you know, it's pretty strong. Had I gone for the Outrage there, it would have been fine, but no, he clicks the Recover instead of KOing me. Again, with the knockoff, like I said, I don't know what you're doing with this thing here. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna click Outrage, you know, get this thing down in range. He's going to recover. Again, could have had the KO. And we're just waiting here. I'm locked into Outrage at this point. I'm now confused, so that's cool. He's going to recover. Again, I think he was just playing for the differential, which I don't think he needed to do at this point. He had the game won. You could have just ended it with knockoff. If not, like I said, 2 or 3 bullet punches KO'd. Alright, so he's going to go ahead and he's going to finally knock off. Alright, that gets rid of that. He's going to get some leftovers health. He's going to die to the poison. We are going to go out into our Darmanitan. I'm like, okay, we're just going to die here. We hold on 1, I think. Literally 1. No, 12. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to U-turn. That will take this thing out. Goodbye, Deoxys defense. Finally, you're freaking gone. But that is the game. That is our last mon. We are out. So no one gets the kill on that except me. So ha! You can't take that from me. So that is our week 1 battle. We lose 2-0. Right there at the end was really annoying. Like I said, he was playing for the differential, which I mean I get, but at the same time, you know, I would have preferred had he gone the other route of letting his Deoxys die or killing my Mon and letting his Deoxys be low. Again, let his Deoxys die and then come in and just sweep with a couple of bullet punches. You know, 2 or 3 bullet punches. You get a Scizor 3-0 kills. You know, he gets put on the leaderboard, and your Deoxys defense really goes as a defensive jerk that he is. Instead of really dragging out the game as it was at that point, he had the game won. Thing that might have kind of kept me if I was like expert belt or something, and then I might have been able to stay in, but I didn't really have anything for a Scarf Horse, so there's that. So that's it. So good game 2, Lazy Ghost. You know, no hard feeling. Well, hard feelings, but nothing like super mad. Like I don't hate him. Don't go roast his channel. All that jazz. You know, he brought a good battle. It was a good team. Just Could have ended my suffering sooner. Like, show some mercy, bro. That was a pain. But other than that, it was good. We could have made some better plays. That's it, guys. All right, I'm gonna quit rambling. Be sure to check him out down below and all the other coaches of the WPA. And as always, bros, keep gaming.
Memory, I can't lose. I hold on to you.